What's up? What's up? This is your man TC. This is Mr. Motivator. This is Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. I want to wish you a happy new year. It's on this wonderful Wednesday and Thursday. This is the new year. This is 2020. I want to tell you, we made it a decade. We made it 10 years. I just want to tell you on 2020 that you are destined for greatness. The world is yours. You can do it. You can accomplish it. In 2020, you can achieve it. You can overcome it. You can do it. You can make it. You can stand. You can exhale. I want to let you know that you are awesome. You are intelligent. You are special. You are gifted. You are talented. You are amazing. And not only are you amazing, but you are authentic. Yes, you are an authentic person. And not only that, you are phenomenal. Greatness is in store for you. Greatness is upon your life. Yes, I know you've been through. I know some of y'all had a rough 10 years. The decade that you made it through, it was rough for you. It seemed like you weren't going to make it. But look, you are here. You made it through 10 years. And I'm speaking that 2020 is going to be the best year of your life. But I want to go ahead and be real with you. In 2020, we know life. Yes, baby, we know life. Life will hit you. Life will punch you. Life will throw some blows at you. Life will throw a hook at you. Life will throw an uppercut with you like Mike Tyson. They will throw blows at you like Muhammad Ali. But you got to do this. When life throws blows at you, when life is beating you, when life is punching you, you got to embrace it, accept it, deal with it, and go after your dreams anyway. And not just dream. I want you to dream big, because success belongs to you. Success belongs to you. You can do it. I'm telling you. I believe in you. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to know you can do it. Go ahead and write that book. Go ahead and start that business. You can go to the Super Bowl. You can go to the Final Four. You can go to the Elite Eight. You can go to the National Football College Championship. You can go to the National Basketball Championship. You can go to the Super Bowl. You can go to the World Cup in soccer. You can go to the World Series in Major League Baseball. Just work out in that gym. There are 1,000 people that want to go to the championship, but you got to outgrind them. You got to outwork them. You got to out-hustle them. And not only that, you got to think, you got to have it mentally. It's just not enough to be athletically gifted, but you got to be mentally gifted. It's in the mind, because sometimes your athleticism won't take you to the next level, but when you have it mentally, that's what made Michael Jordan the greatest of all time in basketball. That's what made LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. That's what made them so great. Drew Brees, what made them so great? Because they had it mentally. Yes, you got to have it up here. And I want you to change your way of thinking. I want you to be able to control your emotions. I want you to go into 2020 dealing with your emotions, dealing with what makes you upset so easily, dealing with your problems and your issues, and don't allow your pain, don't allow your past, don't allow your mistakes, don't allow your depression, don't allow your issues to carry you another 10 years of disgrace. But I want you to use your pain. Watch this. This is what I want you to do. In order for you to be successful in 2020, I want you to use your depression, to use your pain, to use your problems, to use your fear, to use everything that you're dealing with, to use your past as motivation to become successful. Because I want you to know, I believe in you. And I want to tell you all, I want to tell the world, I am getting messages from people all over the world. You guys are telling me that my motivational speaking is getting better. You guys are sending me messages telling me that my motivational speaking is changing your life. And I'm grateful for that. I honor you and I thank you for that. You're telling me that you're going after your dreams from my motivational videos. And I thank you for that. And so please purchase my book. It's titled Dream Big. You Are Destined for Greatness by Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. It's on Amazon Kindle for $5 and it's on Amazon paperback for $9. Just go to Amazon and type in Dream big, and then type in Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. I thank you for all the messages from people all over the world, from London, all over the world, telling me that my messages are changing your life and that my messages are getting better. I honor you. So it's time to go to work. This is a new year. This is the decade is past. It's time to go to work. I want to go ahead and give you this message so it can change your life. The word for today is greater is in store for you. That's what I want to tell you. Greater is in store for you. I want you to touch yourself and say, greater is in store for me. Come on, say it with some authority. I want you to touch yourself while you're watching this video and say, greater is in store for me. Say, greater is in store for me. Say it one more time. Greater is in store for me. Watch this. First principle. This is the most important principle, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to you just like it came to me. Never ask for permission to be great. I'm going to say that again. Never ask for permission to be great. This is what you do. Just take it. You take it. Take the success. Take the greatness. Take the greatness. Go get it. Take the success. Take the greatness. Go get it. You just take it. Go get it. Don't let people tell you what you can and cannot do. Never ask for permission to be great. You take it. Go get it. Go beast. It's time to go beast mode. You just own it. Principle number 2. This is another important one. When people try and put chains around your mind, you break those chains off of your mind. What do you mean by that? When people try and put chains around your mind, you break those chains off of your mind. What do you mean by that? When people put you in a box, when people tell you that you can't do it, when people tell you that you can't accomplish it, when people tell you that you are nobody, when people are negative to you and putting you down, you break those chains off of your mind that they put on your mind, and you tell yourself, I can accomplish this. I can do this. I will achieve greatness. I will achieve success. Greater is in store for you. Watch this. Don't have a negative mentality. Because the danger of this, if you are surrounded around people who are negative, sometimes that negativity will rub off on you. You're going to have to change relationships. You're going to have to cut off old relationships. Maybe you are in a relationship with somebody that's making you do bad things, that's making you not have character. If you are going to be successful, if you're going to be successful as an athlete, you're going to have not just athleticism, but you're going to have character and integrity. If you're going to be a successful CEO, a business owner, an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you want to be, you're going to have character and integrity. Watch this, because your giftings will get you to the top. But it is your character, watch this, it is your character and integrity that is going to sustain you and keep you at the top. Greater is in store for you. Principle number 3. When life gets harder, keep grinding. When life gets harder, keep grinding. I remember when I was in first grade, I was grinding then. Let me share my story with you. I flunked the first grade. I grew up with a learning disability all throughout middle school and high school. When I got to high school, I made a lot of bad decisions. And my high school teacher told me, she said, Tommy, you will not graduate high school. She said, you're not smart enough to go to college. I looked at her. I said, I'm going to prove you wrong. I said, I will go to college. I said, I will graduate high school. This is what you got to do. You got to prove people wrong. Everybody that put their mouth on you, everybody that said you couldn't do it, every critic that said you couldn't do it, every critic that said you couldn't accomplish it, maybe there's something in your life that's hindering you from becoming great, that's hindering you as an athlete. You have an injury, and those injuries, it seems like it's going to stop you from becoming that great athlete. I want you to keep grinding in rehab. Keep grinding as an athlete, because you will reach greatness. You will accomplish it. You can do it. No matter what your past is, no matter where you come from, don't let that stop you. Watch this. It gets better. In 2009, I became homeless, living on the streets, begging for food. While I was homeless, I imagined myself being great. While I was begging for food, I imagined imagined myself being great. While I was living on the streets, I imagined myself being great. Watch this. Then several years ago, I was shot 3 times. See? It seemed like my life is just so bad. So it seemed. I was shot in the back of my head. I was shot in my stomach. I was shot in my groin area. Watch this. Greater is in store for you. I was pronounced dead when I got to the hospital. And then when they brought me back to life, I was on life support for 7 days, and 7 is the number of completion. I want to tell you, look at my life and look at what I've been through. I ended up getting my bachelor's degree, I got my master's degree, and I got my doctoral degree, and I graduated in academic excellence. I want you to know that anything is possible. I had a learning disability. I flunked first grade. I was homeless. I barely graduated high school, but greater is in store for you. No matter what you're going through, go back and get that GED. Go back and get that college education. Graduate from high school. Get that scholarship. Become that engineer. Become that real estate owner. Become that athlete. Become that professional athlete. Become that college athlete. Anything you want to be, you can do it. You can achieve it. And greater opportunities. I want to tell you this. I want to tell you in 2020, you're going to achieve greatness. In 2020, you're going to achieve success. And life is going to throw some blows at you. When life is throwing a hook at you. When life is throwing an uppercut at you. When life is punching you in the face like Muhammad Ali. When life is knocking you out like Mike Tyson. I want to tell you, you get back up in that ring and you say, life, you're punching me, but I'm going to punch you back. Life, you're hitting me, but I'm going to punch you back. Life, you're hitting me, but I'm going to go through this. Depression, you're coming my way, I'm going to fight this. Pain, past, you're coming my way, I'm going to fight this, because greater is in store for you. Principle number 4. I'm feeling this, y'all. When your pain, watch this, when your pain won't allow you to move on, just move on anyways. When what you are going through won't allow you to achieve greatness, just move on anyways. Principle number 5. Go harder after your dreams. Whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to be, just grind. Go after your dreams. Just keep grinding when life is knocking at you. In 2020, watch this. I want to calm down. In 2020, there are going to be some challenges. In 2020, there are going to be some problems. But I want you to know that 2020 will be greater for you than the past 10 years of your life. 2020 is going to be greater for you than 2019. You're going to have some opportunities. Maybe you lost some opportunities. Maybe the past 10 years, you had multiple opportunities. Maybe in 2019, you had opportunities that just passed you by. But in 2020, there are opportunities that are coming again, because greater is in store for you. Principle number 6, never settle for mediocre. Think big. What do you mean? Never settle for mediocre. Think big. Think outside the box. Shoot for the mega in your life. Think big. You got to think outside the box. You got to think in a way that if people knew what you were thinking, they will say you're crazy. You got to dream big. You got to dream the impossible. Principle number 7. People, this is an important one. Write this down. People may underestimate you. They think you can't go that extra mile, but you can. I'm going to say that again. People may underestimate you. They think you can't go that extra mile, but you can. In 2020, I want you to prove all your critics wrong. Maybe I'm speaking to an athlete and they don't believe you can go pro. They don't believe you can play college football. They don't believe you can play college basketball. They don't believe you can play baseball. They don't believe you can play in the NFL. They don't believe you can play in the NBA. Prove them wrong. I want you to they're underestimating you. They think you can't go that extra mile, but you can. I want you to work out in that gym harder. They think you can't start that business. They think you can't go to college. They think you won't graduate high school. They think because you're depressed, because you have low energy, that you're not going to be anything. But I want you to believe in yourself, go after greatness, and go after the impossible. Principle number 8. If they said you can't do it, watch this. This is an important one. If they said you couldn't do it, prove them wrong and do it. Greater is in store for you. If they said you cannot do it anyway. Prove them wrong and do it. Believe in you. Look at my story. I flunked the first grade. I grew up with a learning disability. I was homeless. I was shot 3 times and pronounced dead. But just when it seems like your life is over, maybe I'm talking to somebody that had a bad 10 years. Maybe I'm talking to somebody that had a rough 10 years. You had a rough 2019. You have low energy. And in 2020, you may not have no motivation. I hope this video inspires you. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to tell you to pick up your pain, to pick up your past, pick up your mistakes, pick up your failures, and stop being a victim of your past. Don't allow your past. Don't allow your failures. Don't allow that pain. Don't allow that unforgiveness. Don't allow your failures and your mistakes and your depression to hinder you in 2020. Principle number 9. You were born to be phenomenal. That's what I want to do. As I close, I want to tell you greater is in store for you. You were born to be phenomenal. It's in your DNA. Just do it. You got this. I'm going to tell you, you were born phenomenal. You were born to start that business. You were born to be a CEO. You were born to be a real estate agent. You were born to be an architecture. You were born to be an engineer. You were born to be a baseball player. You were born to be a football player. You were born to go to the NBA. It's in your DNA. You were born to be phenomenal. You got this. Principle number 10. Here's a bonus. Here's the 2 bonuses. There is greatness upon your life. That's what you got to understand. No matter what, there is greatness upon your life. In 2020, I want to close telling you this. I want you to get an authentic why. So many people in 2019, in their past decade, the past 10 years, you didn't have an authentic why. There was nothing driving you. There was nothing motivating you. But I want you to start in 2020 and get an authentic why. I want you to get a why you want to be great, why you want to be successful, and let it be great and let it be authentic enough to make you achieve your dreams in 2020. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your season. I'm telling you, it's in your DNA. You were born to be phenomenal. You were born to go to the playoffs. You were born to go to the NFL. You were born to go to the NBA. You were born to play Major League Baseball. You were born to be a soccer player. You were born to be an athlete. You were born to be a business owner. You were born to be an entrepreneur. You were born to be whatever it is that you want to be. Follow your heart and follow your passion. Greater is in store for you. There is greatness upon your life. And the last principle, and this is the most important one. This is what I want you to do in 2020 as I close. In 2020, watch this. I want you to use all of your pain, your past, your grief, your issues, your failures, and your mistakes. Watch this. As motivation to become successful in 2020. You can do this. As I close, I want you to know I love you. I believe in you. The worst is over in your life, and the best is yet to come. When life attacks you in 2020, when you have issues, when you have problems in 2020, I want you to face them, but don't let them stop you from achieving success and greatness, because greatness is upon your life. Greatness is in store for you, and that's the word for today. On this Wednesday and Thursday, and the first day in 2020, I want to tell you in 2020 that greater is in store for you. Don't you spend another 10 years of your life being a victim of your past. Don't you spend the next 10 years of your life not doing anything with your life. Don't spend the next 10 years of your life having the wrong people in your life telling you what you can and cannot do. Don't let people control your life. You control your life. You can accomplish it. You can be anything you want to be. Don't let people put you in a box. Don't let people control you. Don't let people put limitations on you. Don't allow people to tell you what you can and cannot do. It's amazing when you become successful. When you become successful, people who aren't successful, people who haven't done nothing with their lives, they'll want to try and come and give you advice. How is it as you You've never accomplished anything in your life, but now that I'm successful, you want to try and give me advice. No, you want to receive from those who are greatness, people who are of greatness, people who have become successful. People who have done something with their life. Don't let people limit you. Don't let people keep you in a box. Greater is in store for you. No matter what you've been through the past 10 years, no matter what you've been through in 2019, I want to tell you that greater is in store for you. No matter how you may have lost a loved one, but greater is in store for you. You may be dealing with depression. Greater is in store for you. You may have a bad past. You may have had a lot of failures and mistakes, but greater is in store for you. You got to believe it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and support me as a motivational speaker. I want to tell the whole world that I love you. I thank you for supporting me. I want to tell all my Facebook friends that I love you and thank you for supporting me. Instagram, Twitter. I want to tell everybody in the whole wide world that I love you and I believe in you. And I tell the world that greater is in store for you. I love you. Thank you. That is my time.